And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel guys, hope you're all well. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Okay, so the Reds are back in action this evening as we do take on Atalanta in the Europa League. Here's hoping at the fourth time lucky we can get a win and put in a performance and get our season going again. Of course, we have got our work cut out tonight in Bergamo. It's going to be very, very tough to overturn a 3-0 deficit. However, this football club, out of any football club in the world, you would believe that we could get the job done. Jurgen Klopp certainly believes, and when that final whistle goes, whilst now I do have my reservations, as soon as that final whistle goes, I will believe and hope that we have the quality to go on and score 4 goals and keep a clean sheet. But again, I probably have my reservations that we won't keep a clean sheet. I have no doubt that we can score 4 goals. Clean sheet is the problem. So it's going to be an interesting game regardless. And here's hoping, of course, Liverpool can get the job done against Atalanta tonight. Now, ahead of that game, guys, we did get an update from Conor Bradley, or an update with regards to Conor Bradley. As stated, he missed out on the trip to Atalanta after an injury last time out. But Jurgen Klopp has offered an update on his return timeline. Yes, the 20-year-old sustained an ankle injury early in the second half against Crystal Palace, needing assistance from the pitch as he made his way down the tunnel. Bradley has been a consistent figure in the back line in the absence of Trent Alexander-Arnold, but the two have swapped places with the Northern Irishman now in the treatment room. But Klopp's update was somewhat positive. One, he told reporters, first week of May he should be back in training. He overstretched the ligaments a little bit. Not serious, but serious enough that he's not here. In his absence, Alexander-Arnold and Joe Gomez are in contention to start at right back, but it remains to be seen if the vice-captain is ready to be in the starting 11 after one appearance off of the bench. The two are part of the Reds' 24-man travelling squad, which has no other notable absences, with Klopp confirming that all others are in the team that are fine. Alisson has also fronted the press on Wednesday evening and will be in the starting lineup for the second game in succession, but he knows the task of overturning last week's 3-0 defeat will not be easy. He said, of course, we have to believe in ourselves, but in my opinion, it's a really difficult situation. How they played at our home showed how tough it will be. We come here with the goal to improve our performances and try to play better as a team. That is a thing we didn't do in the last match. So, again, in terms of where we are injury-wise, we're probably in the best place we've been so far this season, despite Conor Bradley, of course, picking up an injury, but it's not a serious one. It should be a couple of weeks, which is a good news on that regard. But ever since our players are our key players have returned, we've our results and our performances have hit the pan. So here's hoping now that with this fully fit squad, we can get the job done against Atalanta. Obviously, at a bare minimum, I just want to see us win this game and put in a performance ahead of the Premier League. Now, discussing the Premier League, guys, fans, supporters are stating that we've received a huge blow in the race for the title after last night's Champions League results between Bayern Munich and Arsenal and Real Madrid and Manchester City. Of course, both English teams were knocked out of the Champions League, and despite them being favourites to go to the semi-final, and in turns, reportedly to pundits and supporters, and I suppose myself, that it does hand Liverpool a huge blow in the bid for the title. Already, we needed Manchester City really to slip up. Now they're in the sort of driving seat for the title. And again, if Manchester City had got through to the Champions League semi-final, they would have had another 2 games to contend with, and arguably more important games against a Bayern Munich team, or potentially there could have been an all-English semi-final, which could have took a lot of the focus off of the Premier League title race and taken a lot out of it. I heard Jamie Carragher speak about playing an English team in the Champions League or getting to those latter stages of the Champions League. It just takes your eye off the Premier League title race. Now, having said that, Manchester City are going to be hurt. Of course, they're a winning machine. They're not used to losing, and to be quite honest, they probably didn't deserve to lose yesterday against Real Madrid, but Real Madrid have that pedigree, as do Liverpool. Same with Bayern Munich, about winning European trophies and being able to win European games. So they went through and got the job done. But as stated, for the Premier League title race itself, it is a blow. It is a blow, really, because Manchester City are now going to be focused on the Premier League title race. We know that they won't let up. This is one of their titles that they got to go on and win. And again, I probably wouldn't put it past them to win every single game now between the end of the season, which is not good news for us because, well, we need to have Manchester City slip up. And again, Arsenal, one of those sides. I do think Arsenal at this time of the season now where they're starting to capitulate anyway. I wasn't really ever worried about Arsenal. I do think they're a great side, but now winless in the last 3 games, 2 defeats on the bounce, starting to show what they usually do around this sort of time, the inexperience in the team. I'm not saying that from a position to try and mock Arsenal, because Liverpool have done the same in the last 3 games. We've pretty much bottled and capitulated under pressure as well. So I do understand, but with Manchester City, them coming out of the Champions League now just puts them in the acceleration and the driving seat for this Premier League title, which is a big blow. But here's hoping somewhere along the way they will drop points. But that is no good if they do drop points this season, unless we win our games, and at the moment we aren't winning games, so it has to start by winning games against Atalanta, of course, tonight in the Europa League. Obviously, following that news with regards to Arsenal going out, Liverpool had 1 fixture subject to change dependent on whether Arsenal progress to the next round of the Champions League, but their quarter-final exit has now locked the Reds' run-in. Yes, the Reds only have 6 games remaining in the Premier League season and sit 2 points behind leaders Manchester City, below the Gunners on goal difference. There is still time for twists and turns, as we've stated, but at least Jurgen, Klopp and Liverpool supporters can now cement their fixture plans following Arsenal's 3-2 aggregate defeat to Bayern Munich. Up until the Gunners' exit from the competition, there was a possibility that Liverpool's trip to West Ham on April 27th would need to be rearranged from Saturday to Sunday. Had Arsenal progressed and asked to play their semi-final first leg on the Tuesday, April 30th, the Reds would have seen their trip to the London Stadium kick off at 2 p.m. on Sunday, April 28th. But thanks to the Joshua Kimmich goal at the Allianz Arena, it is another 12:30 p.m. start against West Ham. It means that Liverpool can plan accordingly, and supporters do not have to change their travel plans with close to only a week's notice. However, it does leave a small turnaround between away games. Klopp will have his side to Goodison Park on Wednesday, April 24 for an evening kickoff, and just under 65 hours after the final whistle, they'll be heading for kickoff at West Ham. So again, everything's locked in. You can start to plan everything now for the remainder of the season, and as stated, the run-in is there available. Dates, no times are going to be changed. And that's us. So here's hoping there is a few more twists and turns in this Premier League title race. But Liverpool fans, that's all I've really got for you today. Do let me know your thoughts on the Champions League last night. The teams going out. Does it hand us a blow, or does it not really affect us? What's your opinion on it? And what's your thoughts on the game against Atalanta this evening? Do you think we'll win it? Let me know your score predictions down there in the comment section below. That brings us to the end of today's video. As always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. And remember to check out our store, copyclothing.com, for all your Liverpool t-shirts. The summer collection is coming very, very soon. But for now, do shop our older collection. Thank you guys, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Peace.